discuss about the Odoo 365 connector. This connector being used to synchronize Microsoft 365 applications into Odoo in both ways. To use this service or connector, you have to create Microsoft account, and after that you have to log into Microsoft Azure portal. This portal is being used to create an application or application registration to authorize your Microsoft account in Odoo connector. So start the application registration process. Click on to view directories, and here is the registration link inside menu app registration, and register an application. There is a form will be appear, and select few parameters and fill out the information. First, you need to fill the name of the application, and select the account type and register it. It will take few seconds to create an application, and here is the application is created successfully. From this application we have collect three parameter informations. The first one is client ID, client secret, and redirect URI. So whenever you create an application, the application ID is being created at that time. So copy it and place into the temporary file. Here is the client ID, and you have to create the other two parameter information. The first one redirect URI, and the second one is client secret. So first we have to create a redirect URI. Here is the link. Add a redirect URI and add platform. So basically we are working in web platform. You click on the web, and here is the link will be added to return to the platform which you are using after the authorization of Microsoft account. For example, uh, let's suppose you are using a local Odoo services. You have to add local IP. Here is the local address of the Odoo service. You can also add your custom domain address, and the further part is to describe your authorization redirect. You have to add office underscore success. This is information is being used to identify your the request in Odoo. So basically this information may be fixed, and other part you can vary according to the platform. Okay, then click on to configure. This will take few seconds to add your redirect URI, and here is the redirect URI is being added. You can also add multiple according to your usage. You just copy that and paste into temporary file that we are working, and here is I already added the redirect URI. And the last thing is we have to create a client secret. Here is the menu, certificate and secrets. Click on it, and here is the first one is certificates, and the second one subtitle is client secret. Here the link button of create a new client secret. click on it and describe some of information of for the client secret, the time expiration of secret. So basically the recommended is 6 months, and you can also specify the limit of your client secret. So is pre-selected 6 months, and you can specify its description. For example, I can add a few keywords like after that you click on add button. This will take you few seconds to create a client secret. Here is will be created a client secret value. You can just copy this value and place on it. Here is the 3 points information or parameters which we are being used in the Odoo connector. Uh, we have the required information from the Microsoft Azure application. After that we have to go Odoo platform. Here is the Odoo platform, and we are going to Office 365 connector. Here is the apps and the search the connector module. Here is the package we are using to connect the Microsoft 365 applications, and it is already installed, and we have to go Microsoft Office 365. Here is the menu. First of all, we have to authorize the credentials. So we have to put the all collected credential into it. So first of all, we are copying the redirect URI into this field, and also we put the other fields like that. After the copying the credentials, you just click on the connect button. It will redirect to the authorization part. If you authorize all the scope values, then click on to the yes button to authorize the all required scope values like mails, profile, contacts, calendar, and etc. information. You just will put the click on yes button. It will authorize your account and redirect to the Odoo platform. It will take few seconds, and here is your account is being authorized, and here is the credentials saved into the database. After that, you can synchronize all the informations or documents etc. into Microsoft Office and Odoo platform in both ways. Here there is a few applications listed and the time filter available. You can filter out the data according to your specific desire. All we are testing the all components in a both ways. So first component is contacts. So click on menu and select the contacts, and we are creating a new contact. Click on create button, and you can name the contact field, and You can also fill out the other values like email, and just put in, click on save button. Here is the contact are is being created. We just go to the Microsoft 365 and go to the connector and check the export button, and you can specify the time range. So basically the all operations in this connector perform according to the time range filter. You can specify the time range according to your desire. Let's suppose the time range is given to, and just to click, if you satisfy this time range, just put in, click on this sync button, and the all operation will be executed according to the time range limit. So I just decrease the time and export it. After the execution, if any of record alter, this will be reflected into the history tabs. As we are using the export history, we can check whether some of records are altered or not. And here is the one contact is exported. You can check it from the portal. It will take few seconds. And you can verify the contact is exported or not from Odoo. And here is the contact that we are created in Odoo. Here is the contact, and also you can create a new contact to import into the Odoo to verify the synchronization, and you can name is tester 456 and the tester 456 at. Here is the email address of this given contact and create it. Here is the contact that we are created into the Microsoft Outlook people, and just we are importing that contact into the Odoo. Just to import it, and here is the describe the time limit, and just sync it. It will take few seconds, and the synchronization process is completed, and you can check it from import history, and here is the one contact is being added. You can verify from the contacts, and here is the contact we are creating into the Outlook account. After that, you can test other components. The next one is the task. The tasks will work on to the giver Azure account that we are using, like which account you are created before the Microsoft account. Like this account is being created tester my hyphen woodsoft at outlook.com. You can create on the account. So go to the task or to do. Here is there are few tasks exist, and we are creating a few new one. Click on add a task, and We are at task testing 1 2 3 and we are added a task. You can also define the due date. Let's suppose we are aiming to tomorrow, and here is the due date of this task, and we are importing that task into the Odoo. Just import the task and also specify the time range limit that I described earlier. So I decrease the time in minutes and click on the sync button, and the synchronization process is started, and here is the completed, and you can check from the history, and here is new task is being added. You can also verify from the contacts, and the account that we are using is tester woodsoft at outlook.com, and here is the task is added testing 1 2 3. You can also schedule it from this schedule activity, and you can specify the time, due date, and here is the summary. Export testing Odoo. Here is the summary of the task, and schedule it, and this is the activity or task is being added to the account, and we have to export it to the to do application. So go to the connector and export it, and here is the time filter, and just click on the sync button. It will export the task to the to do application, and here is the process is completed, and here is the task is all successfully exported into the to do application. The next thing is calendar, and we have to create an event on calendar, and here is the calendar open. Let's suppose you are creating an event on 11th, and just put on the summary, and create the event or meeting, and here is the event are added, and you can specify also the other attributes like how many participants and description and other stuff by clicking the edit. Here is the options. You can also add the uh, participants like Honda and save, and here is the participants is being added, and you can see it, and we are going to export it from Odoo and put on the time limits like just decrease a few minutes, and just click on the sync button. It will take few seconds to export all the information to the calendar, and go to the calendar, and being exported successfully, and you can verify by clicking on it. It's take time to load the event, and here is the all information. You can also update some of information according to your requirement or desire. And let's try to test out the import event in Odoo. So just create a new event by clicking new event button, and here is the pop-up open. You can enter the title of event, and you can specify the date, time limit and other information. You can just save it. It's take time. And here is the event is added successfully, and we have to go Odoo platform and import the calendar, and you can specify the time limits according to your desire. And let's suppose we are added uh, it limits and click on the sync button. It's take time and the synchronization process is completed successfully. And let's go to the calendar to verify the logs. The month view button, and here is the event we are importing from the Microsoft calendar here. And this event is ex import exported to the Microsoft calendar. So both operations are successfully executed. Then move forward to next component. Click on to Microsoft Office 365 and click on connector and select the emails import option, and you can specify the time range limit and just click the sync button. It will take few seconds to execute the operation, and here is the operation is executed successfully. So basically Odoo import all your email messages and create contacts if there is no existence of that contact, and import that messages into that contact. You can also verify in contacts, and here is all the contacts that being used in mails. You can check that, and also you can send messages to the given accounts. Let's suppose we can send the email like this account, and you can just send a message button, click and write your message. And click the send button. It will send an email using your Azure account credentials to that user, and here is the email we are receiving: mail testing from Odoo. So we tested successfully the mails import and send emails. And one more thing, whenever you send an email to that contact, it will add your send items of that email. Okay, so move to the Odoo and discuss about the OneDrive option. Just here is the internal notes of OneDrive. Just simply click OneDrive, and here is the options. You can export files and import file from OneDrive. One point you can note, the attachments are available in edit mode. Just click on edit, and here is the option of attachment. The file from attachment button. Let's suppose we select the file. Here is a zip file you have selected, and this file is successfully uploaded in Odoo. You just export the files in OneDrive. Just click the export file button, and after the execution the page will be refreshed. It will take few seconds. Page is being appeared, and you can verify from OneDrive, and just clicking the OneDrive application, it will create a folder with the name of contact name and place file in that folder. Like we are working in G tester, and here is the folder G tester, and here is the file that have been uploaded. You can also upload files from OneDrive and import into Odoo by clicking the import button. For example, select a file from uploading. You just select the file. I have selected an image, and it will take few seconds to upload a file. And there is a file uploaded successfully, and you just simply the import files. It will take few seconds to execute operation, and after the execution there is a refresh page action, and you can verify the files. Click on the OneDrive, and here is the file is imported successfully in Odoo. So OneDrive is executed perfectly. So there are 5 components we are integrated in Office 365 connector. Number 1, contacts, task, calendar, emails, and OneDrive. Happy to use of Office 365 connector. Thank you.